Ready? This is what it looks like. Surface area of cylinders. Which looks very much like this. Yes?
Yes.
The beauty of this, boys and girls, is that to find the surface area of a cylinder, you really only need two dimensions. And the dimensions would be, let's say the diameter, which is 20 inches, and let's say the height, which is, what's a good height? 30 inches. Here is the formula that you need to write down when you do surface area of a cylinder. This all seems strange and familiar to me. Surface area, little c down here. Anybody know why I put a little c down there? Anybody? Because it's a surface area of a cylinder. It is just this. Like Mrs. Stone told you, it is the area of the two circles plus the area of the rectangle that surrounds the can. Do we have a can? We used to have a can. She's out here. Where did it go? Maybe a can or something. Is that something? Grapes, anybody? Grapes? Enough of that. Well, we could use this. If you use this little label here, if you actually take the label off, what shape does it make? A rectangle. Alright, so here it is. You've got two circles. That's why it is this. 2 pi r, which is r squared. Can I leave it as 2? Can I just put, I'll put a little dot. 2 times pi times radius times radius. That gives me the area of what? The two circles, correct?
Yes.
There's two of them. That's why pi r squared is one circle, 2. To that, you have to add the area of the label of the can, which is that rectangle, and the rectangle is found by?
Base times height.
Well, it's not base times height because we don't have a necessarily the base, but the base, height is one of them. Height is the second part here. The base is what you get when you have the circumference of the circle, so that's why it is pi times diameter times height. This is the formula that you would use to find surface area of any cylinder. Which means you would just make it look like this. Let's leave it in terms of pi, shall we?
Yes.
That should make your life so much better. Leave in pi. So it'd be 2 times pi. What is the radius? Somebody? Right? Half of the diameter. Plus pi, what's the diameter? 20, thank you very much, times the height, which is 30. Tell me if you don't get where I got those numbers from. Radius is half the diameter, so those are both 10s. Diameter is 20, height is 30. Good? Yes. Now here is where you have to make some sort of logical 7th grade connection here. What do I get if I have 2 times pi times 10 times 10? Well, 10 times 10 is?
100.
Times 2?
200.
I have 200 pi's. Are you with me on that? To that, I'm adding, what is 20 times 30?
60.
Nope, that's
No, 600.
600 pi's. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if they both end with pi's, if I have 200 pi's, Andrew, and I add 600 more pi's to it, what is my answer? 800 pi equals 800 pi. If you were asked to do it with 3.14 as pi, you would just multiply that by 800, which is a pretty quick calculation even for 7th graders. What's that? 2,512. And this is in what? Surface area? Area is always in? Square units. So back to Lauren's original question. If she happened to buy a can of oatmeal for her brother David and wrapped it up for him for his birthday, and it was 20 inches by 30 inches, you would need 2,512 square inches of wrapping paper. Lauren, just curious, if you needed 2,512 square inches of wrapping paper, what size rectangle would you buy? How big would your wrapping paper have to be? In other words, what two dimensions could you get that would give you about 2,512 square inches of wrapping paper? 50 by what? Let's say 50 by 50. What is 50 by 50? How many square inches would that be? You would end up 12 inches, square inches too short. So you might want to make it what? By? Let's just go 51 by 50. What would, by the way, here, this will tell you if you understand math or not. Who thinks there? Let me just randomly. Who's number 12? Oh, Connor. Think about this. Help me out. See if this makes sense to you. If 50 times 50 is 2,500, without doing much calculating, what is 51 times 50?
2,550.
Thank you very much. How many people does that make sense to? See, Connor? You talk at a different level than most people in your class. Connor, how do you know that?
Because it's just going plus 50, it's just going plus 50.
51 means you just have one more 50. That plus one more 50. Raise your, oh. That's good. Makes sense. I'm sorry, kids. I didn't mean to go all math on you. All right, for tomorrow. Is that okay? Can we stop there?
Yes.